Everybody has a podcast.
What's up? Everyone, welcome in. Oh God, we had a great weekend. Whis, we'll be coming in momentarily. Jay Wiki, what's up?
Local legend Grant Mills, how's it going, my friend?
You're a local legend.
Not quite on you, man. Nothing much over on my end. It's been quiet. How about yourself, sir?
Weekend of being lazy, watching college football. That's about it, man. I mean, not too much.
You need those early in the football seasons. It always starts off hype. Then you're gonna have a couple of lull games. This weekend was a lull week, kind of.
I don't even give a shit, man. I mean, any game's good with me.
Shit,
if it was a whole weekend of Canadian football, I'd have watched it. I don't give a shit. And they got the got them the goals or whatever in the front of the end zone. Weird.
It was like 120-yard field or some shit too.
And I think it's like 3 downs.
Damn.
Yeah, so that's different.
It's like some hardcore shit they used to play back in the day. Saskatchewan Rough Riders and shit.
Rough Riders. Whis, what's up?
You pusses.
How was your weekend?
Mine's the usual fucking bitches, smoking blunts and shit. I mean, just kicking back. Well, they watch a little football, y'all. Auburn 6.
I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do about old Brian Hawkins.
Brian Harsin, man, he is in
Harsin. Damn.
Rough shape, man.
Why didn't they run the ball?
He answered that. Somebody asked him that, and why didn't he give it to Tank Bigsby and then Moore? And he said they were trying to catch up. He didn't really have a good answer for that. I think they're gonna. You think he's gonna get fired?
Yeah. Yeah, if they unless something miraculous happens, which I doubt it, but they didn't want. Everybody knows they didn't want him in the first place. So
no, he was he was already at the bottom of the level. But I mean, but that's the thing. Who are they going to get now? And you're already in really shitty condition. You've lost Bo Nix, who arguably is the most bipolar quarterback in college football. He has a shitty week and then an awesome week, and there's no stability at Auburn. I mean, I don't know who they would go for right now. There's nobody on the market, and it's I think you're doomed if you go there. So you can't lose 41-12 at home to Penn State when you're an SEC team. So I think he'd go. I think they're going to give him a couple more games, see where it goes. But yeah, if some shit like that happens again, they're going to get rid of Brian Harsin and he'll go back to Boise State or wherever the fuck he came from.
Penn State isn't that damn bad, but I mean, that quarterback plays booty, and I don't know, man. They just that game that I saw, that was rough.
It was tough.
That was
man.
rough.
Yeah, they got quarterback issues. They've got issues at every level, but I think coaching is definitely a big factor. I mean, what you got to work with what you have. At least try to close the deficit. Tank Bigsby had 9 carries. Man, that's not shit. I mean, he's your best player, and when he did carry it, he was moving. So, I mean, if you're already down, you're not catching up. 17 points Penn State had in the third quarter. You take the rest of it and try to move and close it how you can because your quarterbacks are throwing picks and not making any completions. So,
yeah. So we'll just see about old Auburn and Brian Harsin and how that goes. It's a damn train wreck. So, Bama, of course, they whooped ass. That wasn't even anything to watch. So not really, that's those paycheck games. Basically, what that was, man.
Big paycheck.
Yeah, pretty much. Did you catch any NFL action?
Actually, watching it a little bit. Yeah. I actually got some on right now. Watching the Eagles play. I'm watching for my fantasy team. They came back because Devontae Smith's been playing well tonight. And then my Buffalo Bills, I got their defense on fantasy, and they have smoked tonight. Man, it's like 41-7 last I checked. Josh Allen's been bomb. Buffalo had a pick 6. You don't see a ton of those in NFL anymore, but yeah, man, it's been a good weekend. What about yourself? Any NFL pro teams you've been following?
Oh, I've been watching. I watched football all weekend long, but I was noticing. I saw remember old Daryl Johnson?
Daryl Johnson, man.
Yeah, the old school it. Sometimes at the beginning of the broadcast, they'll show like the commentators or whatever, the whoever's calling the game, and they'll do their like, oh well, Al, I think that the quarterback is gonna throw 5 TD or whatever the fuck.
Oh yeah.
They're talking about. But man, he's got some big old mitts, dude. He's got his big old fucking hand. He's holding on his microphone. His fucking hand is huge. What is he, like a linebacker or something? God, that fucker was. I know he was on the Cowboys, and I'm pretty sure he was on the line or fucking something like that. But
yeah,
damn,
I can't remember.
Old Moose Johnson. Yeah, dude, he had some big old. God, I'd hate to get punched in the face with that big old mitt. God.
They measure that shit at the combine too. I wonder if back in his day they measured that shit because they always talk about that shit. Is it just exclusively for quarterbacks and shit though when they measure their hands at the combine, or is that for?
I have no idea.
That's supposed to be a telltale sign of like a ball player, big ass hands, and they're supposed to, I think, measure it from the pinky to the thumb or some shit like that.
Really? I don't think Kenny Pickett has big hands.
Man, some of them don't, and they always talk shit like that. Fucking, it ain't gonna make or break a quarterback, I don't think. But they said the best ones had big ass hands, and I guess the best fullbacks and shit too. Daryl Moose Johnson, his big ass.
I got small hands but a big dick, y'all dumbasses.
Oh god,
Whis.
I knew you would say something like that.
God.
God, oh Whis, a rude bastard. All right, well, you know what? On that note, let's see. I know we got somebody on the call. Let's take a call. I think we got Daryl in West Texas. Let's go out to Daryl.
Hey, Grant, this is Daryl from West Texas. I hope you boys are doing all right today.
Doing pretty good, man. Doing pretty good. What's up, Daryl?
Well, I just wanted to ask you guys. I mean, I was watching Dallas this past weekend, and very close game, and of course we want Dak back, but I mean, I don't know, I never thought they should have paid him all that money. I love the Cowboys, and I'll always believe in them, but I don't know. Grant, what are you thinking about here? What do you think Dallas should do? I'll listen to what you fuckers have to say. Have a great day.
All right, Daryl.
Wasn't Daryl Moose, was it?
That guy sounds like a dumbass.
Daryl's called before. Rabid Dallas fan. Think about the Cowboys is they suck and they're gonna suck. Period. They don't have. I mean, he ain't won a playoff. Oh, he had one playoff game maybe. He got knocked out of the first round. That's about it. They paid him $140-something million.
Yeah, man. I haven't kept up with the Cowboys in years. Love the stadium though, man. What a sweet ass place to play. They've got some talent, but it just seems like never there. It's always they're gonna be this, they're gonna be that. They never are, and they never have been in recent memories. So it's not the Cowboys from the '90s anymore. So I like Dak Prescott though. God, man, he was hell at Mississippi State.
He's not that good, man. And then where the hell they trade Amari Cooper? He's
Oh, they
in
should
like
have
fucking
never.
Cleveland now or something. So they're gonna have a receiver instead of CD Lamb.
Yeah,
CB Lamb. CD's
Sea
Lamb.
Breeze.
CB Lambs.
Sea Breeze. Yeah. It's so bizarre to me because I'm so much on the college side, and you see these guys who are so talented in college, but I wonder what it is. I know it's the style of play, but is it just because you're playing around such a different level of talent? It's got to be. I mean, that's the only difference.
Oh, everybody's fucking great. That's
Yeah.
why.
Yeah. You got to rise to the occasion, and some guys just don't do it, man. I mean, Ezekiel Elliott, Dak Prescott. You would think with these guys, man, they'd be smoking a lot of teams, but yeah, I mean, 22 people on the field that are starting, and if you can't get it together, man, you ain't gonna be winning games and shit.
Yeah. All right. Oh God. Soaking too much shit. Let's go ahead and let's go ahead and go to Hannah in New Jersey.
Hannah.
Hey, y'all, this is Anna from New Jersey. I just want to say I love Aaron Rodgers. I just want to say fuck all y'all haters out there. And he's going to make it to the Super Bowl this year. For sure. For sure. Fuck all you haters. Go Pack, go.
Go Pack, go. Huh? It looked good this past game, but it was the Bears. Did you watch any of that game?
I didn't watch any of that game. Break it down for me.
Did you put any of the baby's money on the Bears or Green Bay?
You know what? I take that back. I did watch some Green Bay because I got Aaron Rodgers. He's my quarterback in fantasy, which was probably I was a low pick. So he's a wild card. I watched a little bit of it. He did enough to keep me in the mix. But man, he's I don't know. As a person, he just strikes me as a weirdo.
Actually, I kind of like him, man. He doesn't give a shit. He's doing all kinds of stuff. I mean, he's been 18 years in the league, man. I'd be doing all kinds of shit too.
He did Joe Rogan. I actually liked watching his interview, and I respect him.
Did you watch the whole thing? I got some snippets, but I didn't get you. But
not the whole thing, but enough to like him a lot better than I did, I guess. I mean, I've always heard things like he's a fucking prick and things like that. His brother be saying that kind of shit. But man, you can't judge these people personally. I mean, like you said, they've been around a long time. He's been in the spotlight a long time. I mean, we're fans at the end of the day. I don't know him. He ain't hanging out with me.
He's a damn good quarterback. I wish he would hang out with us. That'd be cool.
Let's see if we can make it happen.
Oh, Aaron. You don't give a fuck. I mean, hell, dude. He's getting that fucking State Farm money. I'm trying to think of what other endorsements he has off the top of my head. That's the main one. And I know he's got some other shit probably, but I can't think of anything off the top of my head.
He's got a lot, man. But if we hang out with him, if we're that lucky, we can never have Whis around Aaron Rodgers or anybody famous. We'll be getting embarrassed and shit.
You motherfuckers always talking shit. I mean, you might not know what I do with you dumbasses.
I don't think you do shit.
You wouldn't do shit, man. You watch the games all weekend. You were chilling with yourself. Besides hitting some smoke, man, did you hit any drinks, any cocktails, any new whiskeys we got to try?
New whiskeys? No, actually, I did. I got one now out of Opelika. I'll have to drop the name later on. I can't remember the name of it. I think
Opelika.
It's something with a pig on the front of it or something. Looked all right, and I said, "Fuck it," because I couldn't think of anything else to drink. What about you? What were you sipping on this weekend?
Man,
Jay
this
Wicket.
weekend, Jay Wick. I got some. I'm always a Wild Turkey 101 guy. Classic cocktail mixer, classic shots.
Damn!
It's all around.
Wild
man.
Turkey 101.
You can't beat it for the price. That's what it makes you do. It's versatile. Man, if you mix it in cocktails, you don't feel bad because it didn't cost that much in the first place. Have a shot of it, put it on the rocks. Had some Wild Turkey 101. Been on a little vodka kick lately, too. You ever get down on the vodka?
I've been on dark liquor lately. I get on these kicks, and last time a friend came down, I drank some vodka, and that was the last time. Any clear liquor, but not regularly. He just happened to have it with him. So I was like, yeah, that's fine, because I hadn't started drinking until he came down. But that was the last thing I had was some Tito's, and it was pretty good actually.
Classic.
And what was you were drinking on what kind of stuff? You Belvedere?
Man, I like some Belvedere. You know, I've been on a blueberry vodka kick. Some of that Russian
Blueberry
shit.
vodka.
Man, I had a blueberry. That's right, blueberry martini at Fleming's, and man, that shit was good. It got me.
Oh, you fancy.
Man, shit, that's like a once or twice a year with the old lady.
Oh.
See when you get to go out there. But no, it was a good drink. It was a blueberry lemon drop. Bing.
Oh, that's a stripper drink. Did y'all go to the strip club?
Man, I try to
Ooh,
work
that would be a good anniversary. That's what we so next time try to convince the old lady to go to the strip club, but that will go over very, very well.
Do a live cast down there. We'll go down there next time, break out the blueberry lemon drops, and have a night, have a live show before we get kicked out.
Man, she wouldn't be having any of that shit.
Man,
hell no. Y'all haven't ever been to the strip club or anything, right? That hasn't been an outing before. Or...
That's not something she would go for. Now there are wives and girls that go for that shit. I have not met them, but I've heard this rumor. But it seems like a bad man. I don't know. What do you think? I think it seems like a bad idea in the first place.
I think it's just going to depend on your relationship and what you got going on. You know what I mean?
I fuck strippers, you dumbasses.
Well, I guess it might be a problem then for you.
Yeah. If you're fucking on Whis, God, you can't take your woman down there. You can't leave with your stripper.
Well, unless she's down as
stripper.
Well. Yeah. Or unless she's down with other strippers or, whatever the case may or may not be.
She might.
We got Harriet in T-Town coming up. Let's see what's going on with her.
Hey now, this Harriet from Tuscaloosa. Hope you boys are doing good. I just wanted to ask you something, Grant.
What did you want to ask, Harriet?
I want to know if you gonna bring back the NFL picks and the college picks. Y'all ain't done that shit. You need to bring it back, you hear?
All right. Well, we'll see what we can do here.
No, you better do something, okay, child?
All right, we'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do on that. Thank you, Harriet. Now, microphones. Let me get the levels right here. All right. Harriet, we will try to get to some picks. I don't know about college is a lot of teams, and I don't even know how that would go, but we might try to put some NFL picks in there if we can. Well, that might be cool.
We can get some picks. We had a listener who said it was John Emerald whiskey. That's what you were talking about. Is that right? From Opelika whiskey?
Oh yeah, that is right. Actually, John Emerald. Damn, very
John
good.
Emerald whiskey. That's one of our faithful listeners, Brian. That's
yes,
Brian. You've met him before. He's
I do not know Brian, but I've heard he's cool.
You've heard he's cool. He is cool. One of our loyal listeners, super nice guy. It's John Emerald out of Opelika, and you recommend him.
He's on his shit. Awesome.
He is on his shit, man. He sent me a message during the live show as soon as you said that. So he is on his whiskey shit. We'll have to have him come on and break his top 5 down one day.
Hey, that's what we ought to do is a top 5 on the next show. So we'll do top 5 whiskeys on the next go around. So
I'm all for that. You know what we need to do? We need to have good idea, bad idea. We'll do some sample tasting while we do it, man.
I'm down with it. I'm down with it.
Get Whis to break down a couple samples too.
Oh man, he'll break down whatever.
I'll break down a brick of cocaine, yeah.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and go to Richard in Rhode Island. Richard.
Yeah, this is Richard from Rhode Island. I just had a question for you guys. Underwear or no underwear? And I'll hang up and get your answer.
What the fuck? Fucking pervert. I wear underwear, you fucking sick bastard. What the fuck are you letting these Klaus? I don't know, man. Underwear. No, I know you motherfuckers wear underwear, right? That's weird.
Of course, man, absolutely. I'm not free balling, and I don't even think this is one you should go to Whis for because I don't want to know his damn answer.
Oh God.
We gotta.
That's none of y'all's goddamn business, yeah. Maybe I might need. Y'all don't know what's going on with this big dick.
I don't want to know, man.
I
do not want to know.
That caller, man, we got to get somebody to screen these assholes a little bit.
I think he's just putting them through, man. He don't give a damn.
Man, once they get loose on and they live, they can say whatever they want. You can screen them. They're gonna ask. We wear underwear. Let's leave it at that.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Let's get into a little bit of. We haven't done the news yet. Let's get it. Okay, so usually here at the show we try to do some little video game news, and if it's not that interesting, then I'll go and look at odd news or something like that. But I don't, really cover politics or no shit like that. So, are you ever on Twitch or anything like that?
I'd like to. I've checked it out before, but not as much as I probably should. What about you?
I've never got on there. I know it's kind of weird. It's like watching people gaming or something. Hard to have naked girls on there, but like I think that's just because it ended up getting exploited at some point, and it's all kind of crazy shit. So that's why I noted and I didn't sign up.
So is that the one where they're like in the corner live streaming themselves, and you're watching them play a video game?
Right. Yeah.
I'd be down with that. I think it'd be cool. Man, it depends on the game, though. I mean, I could get
here's the fucked up thing, man. Getting famous is different nowadays, man. You get famous nowadays, you get, you're in danger. You get killed and shit. People getting swatted, for no reason because they're jealous of these other gamers that are doing well. I don't know. It seems like too much bullshit, Yeah, if you get real big into it, man, people get crazy on these things. So I don't know, man. I just that'd be cool. I mean, people make money on it, but I guess it's like anything. You got to take the bad with the good with the bad.
These gamers, man, they're a different breed. But, did you see yesterday they announced that Grand Theft Auto 6 footage was leaked? Did you see any of that?
I did not see that. What kind of console?
It may have been PC, but I know they were talking about a leak and showing Vice City. So it looks like they're going back to Vice City. Had some robbery on there and typical Grand Theft Auto shit. But it looks like it's so hard to tell. It's still in development. Probably GTA 5 style, good open world. Back to Vice City, which was California, or was Vice City? Man, I like Grand Theft Auto, but I just play to cause chaos on there. There's people that are really into the story and shit, and they're probably gonna be trying to swat me and shit.
I never really. I went and tried to get the. I recently bought. Well, not recently, but I have the Switch. So they not that long ago came out with the trilogy, and I went and got that and played some of it. And I don't know, man. I started getting sick. I started getting nauseated from the viewpoint.
You pussy.
Hey, man. Sometimes it happens.
You're a bitch. I'm always fucking up fools on Vice City, yeah. Oh, and no, I don't give a fuck. I be doing shit on that motherfucker. Y'all can't fuck around this shit, y'all. Any PS 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I fuck it all up, yeah. And I fuck hoes, dumbasses.
What the hell? God.
Yes, man. He's in trouble these days, man.
We're sniffing lines over there.
You don't know what I'm doing, fuckers.
He up to no good, man. He's probably got the top-down Grand Theft Auto 1 still on his computer and shit. Probably the old HP desktop.
What was your favorite of all of them?
Gosh, man. You know what? I like 3 when it came out just because it was so different. Now, I mean, I love 5. I mean, I don't play a lot. I'll go into these modes where I get down and check in on it. I've got it. I'll play for like a weekend and just, man, fuck around on the couch, have a couple of beers, play some Grand Theft, do a couple of the missions, cause chaos. I don't get online, man. I don't fuck with them online kids. They whoop everybody's ass in Madden and Grand Theft Auto. But 3, because the first 2 were that top-down, old school, late 90s style game. But 3, man, it was 3D. It was like what everybody wanted and knew was going to happen in a video game. Open world, sandbox style, exploring, causing all chaos. So, man, it really changed gaming. So, man, Blast from the Past, that shit's like 20 years old now.
God damn, that sucks. Well, getting old sucks, but the games, they're getting crazy time. I was walking through a Best Buy or some nerdo fucking store for some reason, and it was like NBA 2 fucking 22K or like the whatever. I guess a new one's coming out now, or maybe it was that one. But man, these fuckers look. I thought it was an actual game on the motherfucking TV. It's a fucking video game. Like, I'm like, God damn, that's not even fun. Like, I want to look kind of crazy. Like, just looks like you're watching a fucking game. I don't know. Doesn't seem that fun to me, but maybe we just seem like crazy old men now.
I think we do. But that's how it's going to be now, because now, what is it? They've got the VR, which is cool shit. Have you tried that yet? The little VR helmets and shit like that?
Man, that shit's been out for a long time, but I know it's just now gotten kind of really popular to what people have on that shit. I mean, no, not really. It seems like something that I'd get fucking sick doing. You tried it out?
I haven't. A lot of my friends have got it, and they talk about how fucking cool it is, and it looks cool. I've watched a lot of the videos on it. I just haven't been able to pull the trigger. I'm with you, man. See, my problem is if I get into it, I'll get into it, and then I won't be doing other shit, and then I'll be a lazy fuck, and I can't do that. And then if I do get bored of it, well, then I just spent $400 or $500 on some shit I'm bored with now. So, I think it's like you said, it's the age thing. I think there's a difference between people that are gaming now, and that's what they kind of expect. And I'm still in that, man. Like we were talking about last week, I'm still kind of at the old school arcade games. Give me some Blitz. Give me some, a little bit of throwback shit. Mortal Kombat. I'll take that all day.
Well, the kids now, man, they got everything like the Twitch, man. They're fucking hoes while playing video games, and they know how to like do it in the way to make all kinds of money and shit that we weren't doing. We wasn't doing back in the day. So, but of course, that comes with all the crazy shit now, man. With the internet fame and all that crazy shit. So,
Oh yeah.
It's it can be fucked up, I guess.
It's cool
Oh
shit.
no, there
Yeah.
wasn't really anything going on in the news here. Anyway, what were you gonna say?
I was thinking it was kind of a blast from the past. Do you remember the Virtual Boy that hit in the mid '90s? That red. Who fucking released it? Was it Nintendo? It was the
Sounds
virtual.
like it.
Yeah, man, it was that virtual reality helmet, and I could say virtual reality. It was like the screen built in, and it had a couple of shitty games on it. It was all red and black, and you put that helmet on. They tried
Yeah, I
that
think
shit.
it was Nintendo.
Yeah, I think it was, man. That shit was. I remember at Toys R Us, blast from the past, going up there for Christmas one time, and we checked it out. And you're right, man. It gave me a fucking headache. I remember being like 12 or something, putting that on my head. And I don't even remember what the game was. It just felt like you were moving around in cubes or some shit. It was odd, but they had that shit. See, they see where they're gonna go with this technology. They had it years ago, and now they're finally refining it. Where got ball players playing virtual baseball and shit, practicing and stuff. So it's gonna be crazy to see what they keep coming out with.
Yeah, they used to have like the little things at the mall, right?
Yeah, little kiosk and shit.
I did do
Demos.
that one time, but I can't remember. It was so long ago, and it seemed like it was cool.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know for sure. I just remember those stations being up at the mall, and those fucking guys out there trying to get folks to get in on it. I forgot how much that shit was back then.
God, I don't even want to know. But that's how you had to do it, man. I mean, I don't want to go down memory lane too much, but you didn't have a YouTube. You could check out a review or an internet where you can go read an article about how the game is. You had to go up there and bust out the demos, or when like the CDs came out, like with PlayStation, you go and buy a magazine for like $12 and it come with that disc that had all the demo games and shit on there and shit like that. So, and then if you bought a game that sucked, you either take that bitch back or you're stuck with it.
Oh yeah, true.
Old school.
Now you can just download them hoes.
Yeah. Man.
I was trying to download a game today. Like, you remember that game Road Rash?
Man, I fucking love that game. Hell yeah. On Switch?
So I think I have this game called Road Redemption, and it looked like a redo of that game. And I was like, well, I'm gonna play this and review it for a future episode. And man, something's going on. You can't even get on the Nintendo site at the time. I don't know about right now, but it was like there's too many people on the site, and hang out here until the page loads up. Like, what the hell? So I didn't get to download it, but I think that is a cool thing of today's kind of shit. Like you just go on the interwebs and download your games.
God, it is cool. That's
Fucking
cool.
kids. Fucking kids got all the cool shit.
They
didn't have that.
Every generation's looking at the kids now, jealous of shit. We're those grumpy old men. We had to go to the Blockbuster or the local video game store. And you had to sometimes just take a fucking shot in the dark too, because if they didn't have the game you wanted and it was a popular ass game, man, you just have to read a title, look at the back, read the little blurb about it, and just take a fucking guess. And if that game sucked, that's what you were stuck with for 72 hours.
Yeah, you got like $50.
Yeah,
that shit sucked.
Road Rash. I'm all for this review. I remember that game. So Road Redemption is what you're after.
Yeah, so I'll probably check the site later on and get to that. But now we have a vintage video game review today, and that is NFL Blitz 2001. Now this game, like I said, I was going to do news, but there's no real news. It's all not interesting, and there's some odd news. Man, visit 67 pubs in 24 hours to break a record. And it's nothing really too interesting here. It's just odd shit. And we don't really get into any kind of other serious shit. But what I was saying, NFL Blitz, man.
Blitz.
Arcade 1-Up re-released it. I think we might have mentioned it on the last one. Now, the last game that we did a review on, shit, I don't forgot what the fucking game was now.
Let's see. The review that we did. I was with you only last week.
It was Doom. Yeah.
Doom. We talked about some Doom.
Yeah, that was a good one. So I never give it my final review, but I give it a 4 out of 5.
Yeah.
And that was a good game because hell, man, hours of play on that one. And yeah. NFL Blitz though, that was an arcade classic.
Absolutely.
Midway. Released for the Dreamcast, PlayStation, Nintendo 64, Game Boy Color. I don't know how that game could be any good on the Game Boy Color, but of course it was also in the arcade. So, NFL Blitz 2001 features new additions, including an instant replay feature, 5 mini games, and various other options. This game was like, since it was made by Midway, it had like the kind of a like it was like super fast, and had like an arcade feel to it.
Absolutely. I remember that, man. It was, well, you didn't really see, and I think they had to do that because, I mean, before Blitz, was there really any arcade football? I mean, you didn't really get a lot of sports arcade games because it's really not practical.
Yeah, I think Neo Geo might have had one, but it probably sucked. There's probably some 2D ones, but, not, side scrollers, I mean.
Right.
Not like Blitz, but Yeah, I can't think of many offhand. Like, there's tons of basketball ones.
Yeah, tons of them. I mean, now which one came? It had to be Jam. So NBA Jam was probably, man, late '90s, right? And that came before Blitz, obviously. So I wonder if they kind of modeled Blitz after Jam. Was NBA Jam Midway also?
I believe it was.
I think it was too. I mean, that was a great game. But Blitz, man, yeah, classic game. I think nearly anybody that's reviewed it was going to give it positive reviews. We talked about I worked somewhere right when I got out of high school. They had that shit in the break room. Every guy at the break time would go over to the Blitz game, play it, crack it on your lunch break and shit. Just a classic game, man. Fast paced play, fun as hell to play. Lots of cheat codes you could put in there. Really fucking cool to have a football game on the arcade.
Hell yeah, yeah.
We need to get that Arcade One machine. That's what I want.
Oh, you know the fucked up thing about it? In between plays where you could whoop ass, you can't do that. They cut that out.
Oh, what? That was
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
go and like leg drop on shit.
Yeah, you can't even fucking do that shit no more, man. That's fucking whack.
Boo!
Yeah.
Boo! Fuck that.
That sucks.
Well, man, that takes out.
Yeah. So.
Well said. Well, fuck, man.
But it is a cool, it's a cool little cabinet they put out anyway. I played the Dreamcast version most recently, and back in the day, it got generally favorable reviews. I know N64 PlayStation versions had an average review, according to the review aggregation website Metacritic. Yeah. And yeah, I remember playing the arcade version and the Dreamcast version. Those are the only ones. But pretty fucking fun as far as 2-player gameplay is the best with these kind of games, but still fun. You're at the house, and it's fucking hard, dude. I was getting my ass whipped on that shit. Like on the Dreamcast, I tried to doing this review, man, playing that. I fucking suck, dude. I think the best team on that on it is like the Cowboys or some shit, and I still get my ass whipped.
Dude, I suck at video.
It was on like fucking average. It was on like medium mode.
Shit.
Yeah.
Shit wear you out and stuff, man. I suck at, man. I enjoy playing video games. I am not great at them, and I probably need to invest more time when I'm trying to be good at them, and I just don't do it. But there's people, man, especially if you play online, try to do some Madden or some shit, man. Those fuckers, they got thousands of hours into the game. You think you're gonna go online and beat them? Fuck that, and then they'll be like 14. Kick your ass.
We'll be making money off of this kind of thing.
Some people do, man. God, how many people? How do you make money off of it? Do they get sponsorships and shit?
It's like a lot of them have those teams, right?
Yeah.
And they're like, I don't even know what fucking games they are, but like they're like teams of motherfuckers, and they competing with other teams.
Yeah.
And it's like a league, like an E-League. I think sometimes they show that like ESPN.
Yeah.
Like the E-League. I forgot what game they play though. Maybe a Call of Duty, or I don't even know.
I think that's what it is, man.
What's the one with the groups of motherfuckers?
I think that's what it is. Will they have clans and shit? Is that what they call it?
I don't know. I never played that game in my fucking life.
Grumpy old men. Man, you know what's a good game, man? I'm thinking about Midway and shit, man. Cruising USA, the driving game.
Oh yeah, that was a good. That game was always set up in Walmart, man. Fools be chilling.
Hell yeah, y'all. I don't know about Call of Duty, but I mean, I'm getting a Call of Booty, y'all.
He takes it too far.
Jeez, you're a perv. We got to do some motherfucking football picks, man. I know we talked about some games earlier on. College football is not really a big weekend, but we still had games, thankfully. I'm always watching games. NFL shit going on. We were just talking about Josh Allen. They beat the fuck out of, I don't even remember. And Minnesota and Philadelphia are playing right now, and Philadelphia is whipping ass 24-7. So,
Yeah, Jalen Hurts been pretty good tonight. Been pretty solid, made good plays, and man, he's done well. He's done better as a quarterback than I thought he would have in the NFL. So props to him. Props to Philly. Like I said, I don't have him, but I got Devontae Smith on my fantasy team, and he's done pretty good tonight. So he's done enough,
So they beat Tennessee's ass. That's right.
man.
Tennessee. Oh.
What is this week in college football for some picks? Who do we have this week?
Let's
Not a
go
big
ahead.
one.
We can look at some. Let's see what is. We'll look at those first. And we are looking at week 4 coming up. All right. So we'll just go ahead and pick up with picks right here because we haven't done them the last fucking, I don't know, for the whole year, actually. Anyway, so we'll just look at some games that are actually, I don't even know, worth the shit. There's so many fucking games. All right.
We've got a couple this weekend. There's not a ton. I think it's going to be probably the last week before we start really getting into good conference play. Georgia's got Kent State. That's going to be a washout.
What do you think
Alabama,
about Tennessee and Florida?
good game, man. I like Tennessee on that. They're at Tennessee, right? So Florida just hasn't been shit. I'd go Vols on that.
I think I'm gonna go Florida. They've been kind of. I think they might get. I think he's gonna have. AR is gonna have a good game, man.
Yeah,
You know,
I think
I
it'll
don't
be
like
good.
Tennessee.
I don't like
Fuck Tennessee,
either.
y'all. I'm picking Florida.
All right, so Whis got Florida. You got Tennessee. I got Florida. Texas and Texas Tech. Is Texas Tech any good this year?
No, not that I.
Texas is also not any good. So, but I'd probably put them winning.
Yeah,
Texas
go
Tech.
Texas. Yeah, I go Texas on that. I think Texas brought their A game against Alabama, and I think people do that. People don't understand when you play Alabama and like Auburn last year. Auburn was a 6-7 final last year for the season. They had a losing record, but they played the shit out of Alabama. They should have beat them. But that's how you do. You throw shit against the wall, see what sticks. When you're playing number one, you're already expected to lose, so you can just afford to throw the whole fucking kitchen sink at them. I think that's what Texas did. They haven't impressed me since. I think they had their best game, but I still think they're better than Texas Tech. I got Texas Longhorns all day long.
I'm gonna go Texas as well.
Texas Tech, y'all.
Texas Tech. That's not even a game. I'm not even gonna fucking go there. Let's see.
You got a good SEC game in Arkansas and Texas A&M. Arkansas's been pretty good.
Arkansas is going up that ass.
Yeah,
Texas A&M. They're terrible this year. They're already out of playoff contention. So
yeah, they're out. They're definitely out of playoff contention for sure. Yeah, good game. Arkansas. Sam Pittman seems like he's about it. So I got them, and this is a good prep game for Alabama because they got Alabama the week after that. So I like Razorbacks, and they're top 10. They're number 10 right now. That's crazy. When was the last time we saw Arkansas in the top 10? Maybe it has been more recent than I think. It just seems weird to see them ranked that high.
old Sammy P. So we got Arizona State. Arizona State, Utah. What was the last pick you did?
I had Arkansas over Texas.
Arkansas. Everybody have Arkansas.
I guess are you?
Let's see. Arizona State, Utah. So Herm's getting up out of there, and they're firing his ass. He should probably just be in the pros anyway. I'm gonna go Utah on that one.
Yeah, I got to go Utah, man. I want to pull for the Sun Devils so bad, man. We talked about this last week. I like the Pac-12, all their shit because they play late at night. So when we keep, after all the SEC shit's done, you can sit here and watch football till 1 a.m. I want Arizona State to be good. I like Scottsdale and Tempe out there. I think it's a cool place. They got a cool stadium. Man, I like the Sun Devils uniform. Hell, I like Herm Edwards, but they just can't pull it together. I would think that would be an attractive job to some coach too, but I got to go against the Sun Devils, man. Utah.
Right. Let's see. James Madison, Appalachian State.
Appalachian.
That's probably going to be a pretty good game. I'm going to go with App State on that.
Yeah, App State. People, yeah, James Madison's actually not a bad program for a smaller program. But App State, man, did you see that Hail Mary over Troy? Holy shit.
Yeah, that was crazy time.
That's got to be one of the top finishes in college football. That may be a top 10. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, I saw the highlights, but I didn't catch it live. So, damn, definitely will be. I think that'll be a good game, but hell, it might not be. You never fucking know. I'm going to go with App State. You picked App State?
I got App State. Weaver. Whis.
I'm going with James Mia for the upset, yo.
You're just trying to be a contrarian right now. Let's see. I don't know if there's anything, any other games. Ooh, Notre Dame and North Carolina.
Ooh. I said that excited. Notre Dame and North Kakalaki. I'll let you go have the first pick. I need to think
I'll
about
go
this.
with North Carolina on this one.
I will too. I'll go North Kakalaki on it. Notre Dame is a cursed program. It's that independent shit. You got to get into some conference play.
I'm half Irish, so I'm going with the Irish, y'all. I like Marcus Freeman, and I think they're going to start doing shit, y'all.
Notre Dame sucks. I never liked him. And, I don't know.
They got to get a conference, man. I mean, there's nothing to play for as an independent. I mean, you can't gauge yourself. I mean, who the fuck else are the independents? BYU, Army, UMass, Connecticut, New Mexico State.
Join a Big Ten and be done with it.
Yeah, you're going to get better players. You're going to recruit better. You're going to play better talent year in and year out. And if you win a conference championship still mean shit too. I mean, some people don't think so. I think so. I think a lot of people still do. And it's attractive for recruits, man. Notre Dame shoots themselves in the foot trying to. And if you go back and look at their fucking record, it pisses me off because they've got a hell of a lot of 10-win seasons past 2 decades, but they don't do shit with them. Every time they get to the big stage, get their ass handed to them.
Oh, hell yeah. I'm going to go back to the video game review. I forgot NFL Blitz. I'm going to give that a 4 out of 5. That's an awesome game, and it was hella fun for back in the day.
4 out of 5.
What would your rating be if you had to rate that one there, Jay Wiggy?
Man, 4 out of 5. I'll go 4 out of 5. I think that's fair.
Yeah, it had a good amount of replay value.
I think, yeah, that's consistent with what everybody else, I think, said. All the big gaming magazines, or magazines still a thing, but 80% is what they were at on that. I think that's fair. Above average game, fun as hell. You can't beat it. A little disappointed. I would probably give it a 5 out of 5 if you didn't kill the fact that they took out the fucking violence between plays. That sucks.
Yeah, that's just on the arcade 1-up version. So,
okay, well,
I guess if you like the old versions and stuff, the old Dreamcast version still has it. So,
shit, I'm down with that, man. I'll go 4.5 out of 5 since I know that now. That's only fair.
4.5 out of 5. Now, I know we were talking about Pro Bowl a little bit. Man, fucking stupid Raiders 0-2. Fuckers, they suck. They're going to get their ass beat by Tennessee. Anyway, so let's just go to the top of the motherfucking shit. We got Pittsburgh at Cleveland. What do you got there?
Pittsburgh at Cleveland. Do I have any of those guys on my fantasy? I'm basing on my fantasy team. Pittsburgh at Cleveland. Man. I don't like the Browns. I don't. I gotta go Pittsburgh. I like Pittsburgh. Okay, I don't have any reason or basis for this pick, but I'm just gonna go Pittsburgh.
Go Pittsburgh as well.
Pittsburgh, yeah.
All right, let's go. Houston, Chicago.
Houston and Chicago. Chicago didn't impress me this past weekend. But has Houston impressed us at all either? No, not really. I'm going to go Texans on that.
I'm going to go Chicago. Vegas, Tennessee. I'm going Tennessee. Where are you going with that?
I got to go Tennessee, man. Yeah. Vegas Raiders, I'm like you. We talked about this before. I want to really like the Raiders. I really do, but especially moving to Vegas, that was slick years ago. But yeah, I can't. They're bad juju right now.
That is true. Yeah. I mean, I love Vegas though. I'm not dumb. And I love hookers.
Well, you're a man after my own heart there, Whis. So, Buffalo, let's see. Kansas City, Indianapolis, Kansas City. What do you think on that?
Whew. That's a good one. Kansas City, Indianapolis. I'll give you first dibs on this one. Let me mold this one.
Kansas City.
Yeah, Kansas City. Pretty impressive start right now. Yeah, I'll go Chiefs on that one. Good start. Good points on their side. We'll see how they do. I can see. Yeah, I like the Chiefs.
Going Casey, yeah.
All right. Let's real quick. Let's go ahead and take a quick call here. I don't know. I think this is Raj in Charlotte. Let's go to Raj real quick.
Hey, Grant, this is Raj. Hope you're doing well, my friend.
Doing good, man.
Good.
What's going on, Raj?
Well, after this weekend, my Panthers are 0-2. This is very bullshit. Do you think Baker can bring them back around somehow and do something? I mean, what do you think we should do? I'm getting very, very frustrated. I'll listen to what you have to say. Thank you, Grant.
Thank you, Raj. Raj. Ooh, they've they're 0-2 right now. I like Baker. I like Baker.
too.
He got swag. He's at a new team. You know, give him a little bit of time. He's better than Sam Darnold.
Oh yeah, man.
I think he'll turn it around.
Hey, well, it's early. It really is. Baker Mayfield, great quarterback. I'm a fan. I think he'll turn it around. It's like I said, still early. Give him some time, see what he can do. But I like the Panthers. I think he can do it. I think Baker's the man for the job. So I'm about it.
I mean, Baker Mayfield, he's a fucking pimp, yo. I like him. I like him. He can start doing shit. I mean, he's pretty cool. And his wife looks pretty good, too, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man. She was kind of odd looking. She got a big ass head. And anyway, you're stupid, Chris. I mean, Wes.
You've been smoking too much, man.
I'm just calling motherfuckers by just outlandish names and shit
I'm
right now.
telling you,
Jesus.
Whis, Chris.
I don't even know my own name. God, what the fuck? Let's go ahead and go to Jamal in East New York.
Hey, man, this is Jamal from East New York. I just want to ask you guys, what is the most ridiculous fact y'all know? And I'm going to hang up and listen. Thank you, gentlemen.
Oh, ridiculous fact. You know you have a ridiculous fact?
The most ridiculous fact. I know. I know I can pull one out of my ass somewhere.
I got one.
I want to hear it. I got to hear it.
A pig's orgasm can last up to 30 minutes. Well, up to 90 minutes. It's usually 30 minutes. A domestic pig. Wow. You think about like busting it up for just 30 minutes?
30 fucking minutes. God, I don't know if that would be torture or it'd feel amazing.
Oh, I think that'd be torture after like 2 or 3 minutes. Oh my God. Man, you'd be amazing, I guess, right? I don't know, man. I guess after a little while, she'd get freaked out.
Yeah, I think.
Oh my God, what is going on?
This sucks. It felt like a low voltage shock or some shit. 30 minutes, man. God damn. How the fuck do these experts figure that out?
And they have all kinds of experiments. You know, they'll fly monkeys to the moon. You know, fucking just to do some kind of fucked up experiment with an anti-gravity or something that has no, you know, like a monkey. You know, what a hula hoop in a space shuttle or something. You know, they have these fucked up ass tests or
They
like
do.
shit that we have to pay for. So who the hell knows how they found that out? That would be. I don't think that'd be very fun.
I don't either. I need to find these researchers and ask where these ideas come from. Like, what's the benefit of humanity knowing how long a pig's orgasm lasts?
Oh, there has to be some kind of reason, some kind of end game there. I would think.
I'm curious, man. I do know this. I thought about it, and I think I either stole it from Fight Club, but I read it and confirmed it. But the human body has enough fat in it to make 7 bars of soap. You know that?
That is an odd factoid.
Now, I wonder if that changes by volume. If you're like really, really skinny, you might make 5, but if you're really, really heavy, you might make 10 bars of soap.
Oh.
Here's a factoid for you motherfuckers. My dick is 9 inches, y'all.
Oh. God.
That's not.
Ugh, that is a random factoid.
That's a fact I could have done without. Man,
Y'all love that shit, you dumbasses.
I don't think our caller wanted to know that random factoid. I think he was.
I think he hung up already.
Yeah.
He gone.
If he didn't, he hung up after he heard that shit from Whis. Man.
Oh God! All right, I still think we still got picks. What was the last one? I don't know.
Got picks. Yeah.
Buffalo, Miami.
Buffalo, man. I wonder if Miami keeps the momentum going. Now Buffalo's got a hell of a defense. They showed out tonight. Miami, man. God, Tua's
looking good.
God, and Jalen Waddle. This is
They looked good.
God, this is a tough one for me because I got Waddle as my receiver. I got Buffalo as my defense. God, man, I think Tua keeps it up. But God, Buffalo's defense is so damn stingy. They played fantastic. And Josh Allen, you know what? I am going to go against Tua no matter how much I like him. I like Buffalo.
Yeah, I'm going Buffalo.
I love Josh Allen, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Josh Allen is my dude, man. He's
good.
He's a baller. All right, Detroit, Minnesota.
Detroit, Minnesota. I'm going to give you first dibs on this one.
I'm going to go Minnesota.
Minnesota and Detroit. Which one do I like? Yeah, they've impressed me more than Detroit. Detroit, almost like the Raiders cursed. Yeah, Minnesota.
I mean, Detroit did look good in their last game, but I don't know. They got a curse going on for sure.
Vikings didn't play well tonight. They lost to the Eagles, but they had moments. They had some good defensive moments here and there, 24/7. But you know what? Yeah, I'm going to go Vikings on that.
Going with Bengals.
All right, Baltimore, New England. I'm going to go New England. Where are you going here?
I'm going to go Ravens on that.
Lamar Jackson does look good.
That's my dude, y'all.
You like Mac Jones?
He's good. I think he needs like another year or so. They need and I'm not sure who the quarterback coach is over there. I know Josh McDaniels isn't there anymore. So
yeah, he's good. I think he'll be a really good quarterback in the long run. He's my backup quarterback on my fantasy, but he hasn't done anything yet. He's got the capability, but I like the Ravens.
All right, Cincinnati, New York.
Cincinnati and New York, man. Whew, who do I like on this one? I like Burrow. I'm gonna go Cincy on this one.
New York's curse. I'm going Cincy.
Yeah,
I'm going New York, yeah.
All right, we got Philadelphia and Washington. I'm going Philly on that. Where are you going?
Yeah, Philly impressed me tonight. Devontae Smith, Jalen Hurts, man, he's really figuring himself out. As you can tell, I keep up with all the Bama guys. My boy Jalen Hurts, but he's figuring himself out and his limitations as a quarterback. Man, he runs the ball well. He looks good behind center. When he does make passes, he hasn't been making as many mistakes. I like him. I like Philly.
I like Philly, yeah. Carson Wentz sucks.
He does. So I think he's cursed. New Orleans or Carolina?
Let's go Carolina on this one. I think it's time.
Yeah, Carolina 2. New Orleans quarterback plays 2 booty.
I'm going New Orleans, yeah.
Now we've monitored
right.
our picks, right? Have we got our picks so we know where everybody's at?
They're recording on this thing, so I can just go back and listen to this.
Oh, God.
I am not writing them down.
That
I ain't writing none of that shit.
That was Wiss's job. We should have kept track of it, and then we can keep track at the end of the season. Yeah, Wiss. Well, you know what? I should have done it. I should have been the what is it? The scribe, the guy that writes this shit down.
It's all good. I can just go back and listen to it, and then I'll write them down. And so next week we will probably be keeping track of this shit. So, all right, Jacksonville.
We'll do it up. I'll keep track of the NCAA picks starting next week. You keep track of the NFL. We'll break it down.
Yeah, I can go back and write them down. So, Jacksonville, Los Angeles Chargers.
Whew. I like Jacksonville. I really do. I want to like them too. Give them the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to go Jacksonville.
Yeah, let's go Jayville.
I'm going Los Angeles, yeah.
All right. And then we got another Los Angeles game and Arizona. What do you think about that?
Arizona, man. You know what? I'm going to do a shot in the dark. Arizona.
I'm going to go LA.
I'm going LA, yeah.
Okay. ATL Seattle.
ATL in Seattle. Have I been impressed by either one? Do I have anybody? I don't. I'm going to go Seattle.
All right. I'm going to go Seattle. What about Green Bay, Tampa Bay?
Tampa Bay hasn't impressed me like I thought they were going to this year. I need Green Bay to do well. I like Aaron Rodgers. We talked about him earlier. I think he's going to have a coming out party soon, and he's going to have a hell of a game, and this might be the one. I think it's going to be early in the season because he poor in the first game. Okay, not fantastic or anything. I think this is going to be his party. I'm going to go Green Bay.
I fucking hate Tom Brady. Fucking Tom Brady, you stupid fucking good-looking fucker. Fucking model marrying Super Bowl winning bastard. I fucking hate you. I'm going Green Bay on this one. Ron all day. And then what about San Fran and Denver?
San Fran and Denver, man. Whew. Rocky Mountain High. I'm gonna go Denver.
Yeah, I'm going San Francisco. I kind of like Jimmy G.
I like Jimmy G.
Yeah, he is. Trey Lance got hurt, so he's taking over. And Trey Lance is going to be out the rest of the season. So that was actually some good management there. So
good management. I saw it. I like Jimmy G a lot. He's the pimp out there. Awesome dude. He seems like he is. He could be an ass.
I think he dates porn stars.
Hell yeah, yeah. Hey, you forgot me on my last fucking 2 picks, dumbasses. Hey, I'm gonna go Seattle, Green Bay, and San Francisco. Yeah.
All right. Last one. What about Dallas and New York?
Dallas and New York. Dallas and New York. I like both places to visit. Dallas, man. We talked about them earlier. I can't get behind Dallas right now. I'm gonna go New York.
Yeah, going New York as well. Dallas booty.
I think they might be cursed, yeah.
They got Super Bowls though, so in the 90s, I don't think so. But they're definitely not doing well right now. I think their quarterback isn't that good. And they traded away all their people or they got hurt. So, I don't know. Jerry Jones needs to get the fuck up out of there. That's pretty much that situation. And, they should have. They wish they got Josh Allen. You know what I'm saying? And, God, so, man. But, yeah, I'm going New York with that. And those are the picks there. So, next week we will we'll go ahead and look at those and, review our stuff, if you will, and all of that there. So, we're going to go ahead and, wander on down because I know that you guys have some previous engagements and whatnot.
I got to go get a off coat, yeah.
Yeah, where are you going?
Going down to Auburn.
Auburn, Alabama, boy.
Yeah, man. I wonder how the mood's going to be down there this week. Got a little work to do down there, but I will be back and I will report on the mood in Auburn. Maybe I'll do some interview, talk to some people while I'm down there for the day, see how they're feeling about Harzin, and try to get a scoop for next week.
Awesome. Yeah. So we will be back next week, 9:30. Whis, got any parting shots there, my friend?
I'm out, y'all. Y'all have a fucking good night.
All right, Whis. What about you, Jay Wiggy?
No parting shots. Whis, always a pleasure. We have one more, one more week of September after next week maybe. Then we're in October, spooky season. So we might have some more fun facts, some haunted shit from my side. And I'm looking forward to it, yeah.
Haunted shit, yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, everyone, like I said, we will be back next week, Monday, 9:30. I hope y'all, I can't fucking talk. Nigga, I get a shot of some liquor and smoke a little something. So, all you guys have a great weekend. So, smoke it up and, yeah.
Peace.
Peace out.